I'm Michelle Sipe from Remax of Wasaga Beach, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Gary Sawatsky as owner of Skull Island, where your creation came from and what your vision was for this amusement.
Well, 8 years ago, when we first built this, or 9 years ago now, Johnny Depp was a big deal. And so that's where the inspiration for Pirate came from. Everybody loves a pirate. And
Right.
so what we're trying to do is appeal to families and ages right through from 5 till 95. And everybody can relate to a pirate. So that's where my inspiration came from.
And is this your very first venture, or did you have other experience?
Actually, I'm a theme park builder and done about 17 of these. I lost track actually. And although this is the second one I've owned, my experience is a little bit more than that. And so there's a bit of a science behind the whole thing.
I understand that there's other things that you would have loved to have done with the property, including a pirate villa. So tell everybody about that concept.
So when this all began, we thought we might like to live on the property. And so I incorporated provisions for a 750 square foot residence on the property. The foundation and the services are already stepped to it. The foundation is built, so all it needs is the actual physical building on top.
Gary, how do you see the growth of Skull Island the past couple of years?
It's grown exponentially from day one, actually, and it's been a pleasure to see how that's grown. Although we haven't advertised very much, we found that our patrons, our customers, they advertise for us because we have a lot of photo opportunities here. They take those photos back and they do our advertising for us.
And what do you see as the future growth of Skull Island, where you're taking your experience and the growth over the last number of years, and what do you see as the growth pattern for the next number of years?
Actually, I see tremendous opportunity for growth. First of all, we have a kiosk that's not been used at all, and so there's a revenue stream there that's waiting to happen. The other thing is there's always price increase. You keep track of where the movie industry goes, and you can keep pace with that. Also, I think there's room for growth in the off-season. We're just experimenting this year with a little bit of that, and we're seeing that there's opportunity there.
Gary, in talking about the operation of Skull Island, can you tell me about the staffing that's involved in the operation?
Yes, generally we have 4 staff on our roster, and there are 2 shifts a day, one from 10 to 4 and one from 4 to 10. And basically they handle it single-handedly throughout the day, and it's an easy operation.
Do you do a lot of special events at Skull Island?
Actually, in the pre-season, and also we haven't done so much in the September season, but in the pre-season we like to get involved with as many charitable organizations as possible and help out the local community.
Do you feel you have adequate parking for Skull Island?
We're required to have 18 spots, and right now we do have 18 spots, which coincides with the 18 holes of golf we have here.
And do most people walk to Skull Island from their cottages, or where do they come from, especially because we're so close to the beach here?
Actually, we're parked right in the middle of all these accommodation places and camping as well. And so a lot of people walk. I would say probably 35% walk in, and the remainder drive in from other locations. But yeah, so far we've had no problems with parking.
And there is lots of accommodation around you to allow for this to be an attraction for when people come to Wasaga Beach?
Well, that's probably one of the main reasons we located ourselves in this location. It's central to the beach, it's central to all the accommodations, and easy access.
And how does the weather affect your business here at Skull Island?
It's kind of a magic thing, because when it's cooler summer, we get everybody that don't go to the beach, and then when it's hot, the visitors are here in droves anyway.
And so you would say you're busy from 10 to 10, 7 days a week while the summer's here?
The mix is probably in the mornings are more family oriented. The evenings tend to be more adult, but overall we get about 95% adults.
It is just a fabulous ambiance here at Skull Island. What kind of profiles of customers do you get here on a day like today when it's so beautiful?
Well, we generally get about 95% adults, like I said before. But generally the profile, I would say 35% Quebec French during the year. We typically get families in the morning, younger kids. Then as the day progresses, it goes more towards an adult kind of feel. We turn the music up just a bit. People are dancing on the golf course, and it's kind of fun. It's like a party. And in addition to that, at night this is all lit up. And so people just feel like they've gone on a miniature vacation.
Tell me about the day-to-day operations as an owner, because you're such a hands-on owner here at Skull Island.
I am very hands-on, and I like to keep my finger on the pulse of what's happening. But further to that, my schedule for the day would involve something like an hour of cleanup in the morning. I tend to do that myself because although I could hire somebody to do that, I just like to have the personal touch. And so that hour is spent blowing off the greens and getting the cash ready for the day, that sort of thing, make sure that everything's detailed. Further than that, I guess I stay till my first employee arrives at 10 o'clock. And then again, I'm back at 4 o'clock for shift change to make sure they have enough cash in the drawer. Anything that's missing, I can accomplish then. So that leaves me free to have dinner and get back at 7 o'clock, where I spent about 30 minutes getting them another coffee. After that, it's about 9:30 before I get back here and basically count the cash and lock it up.
When we talk about a property such as this that is seasonal, tell us a little bit about the startup of the property and the close down in the fall. What kind of work is entailed in doing that?
Well, basically the park weathers very, very well. Being that it's mostly concrete and that sort of thing, there's really nothing much to do other than maybe pressure wash off the walkways, uncover the lights. I put plastic bags over the lights for the winter. Aside from that, it's hanging the sails on the ship, and it all takes about 4 or 5 days to start up. And the same on the other side, where I blow out the lines, that sort of thing, getting ready for winter.
And ongoing maintenance throughout the season, is there a lot entailed with that?
Hardly any. It's amazing. The amount of things I have to fix is minimal due to the systems we have in place. You might get the transition strips where you have to reattach to, if there's a screw missing or that sort of thing, or maybe somebody backed into a light and it needs repaired. Other than that, it's 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Well, this year is kind of special because I'm renewing and refurbishing things that I haven't normally done for the last 8 years. So I'm taking this opportunity to redo the murals, that sort of thing. So whoever takes the park over will have no worries.
And what is your favorite thing about being the owner of Skull Island, and what would you say to the next owner as something that makes it special for you that you want to share with them?
Well, there's no question what it is. It's the people. And the people are the magic here. I love getting here at 9:30 just to interact with the people, find out what's happening, where they're from, just to keep my finger on who our clients are and what their needs are, how we can make the place better.
Thank you for talking to me today, Gary. If you would like further information regarding Skull Island, please give me a call.